Not anymore.
Go.
Welcome to another episode of the Meal Prep Tech. So it's the Meal Prep Tech with his wooden spoon today. We're making pollo guisado today. It's a traditional Spanish dish. You usually see this a lot in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Now, you know when you ask, yo, make me some Spanish chicken or do something Spanish? Like, this is it right here. This is that Spanish dish, that red sauce, that Spanish flavor that you get. This is it. So if you want that, pay attention. It's super easy to make. Spanish food is not that hard to make. Real simple. So we're going to get started with the ingredients. Then we're going to start cooking. Also, I do want to say, I wore this shirt is a little tight on me. I'm a little uncomfortable with it right now. I threw it on like a minute before we got started. Didn't realize how tight it was going to be. A little tighter than I expected, but whatever. Let's get this started. So we're going to start with the ingredients here. We have pollo guisado. For all of you that know Spanish, pollo means chicken, so we need chicken. Usually we do this with the whole chicken, with the whole, with the chicken breast, wings, legs, thighs, breasts. I'm using just white chicken breast, just for health reasons, that's it. So we're doing just white meat today, chicken breast. We have pepper, salt, cilantro, organic cilantro, $1 at the market today. We have adobo, or adobo, however you want to say it. This is what's going to give it that Spanish flavor. We also have a little white wine, white cooking wine, olives, huge in this dish. We have red onion, green pepper, and then I have a mixture of potatoes and carrots. I didn't put as many potatoes as I normally do in it, just because I'm going to eat this with rice and I don't want that many carbs. But this is all you need, and of course, focusing right here, you can't forget the garlic. You can't forget the garlic. Oh, sauces, we have Hunt's, and I have an organic tomato sauce. I'm just using an organic one to make myself feel better. But you can use all organic, you could use Hunt's. This one, just regular Hunt's, it's not low sodium or anything like that. So, this is what we're gonna do. To get started, you need some olive oil, and you need a deep pan, not a deep pan, what am I talking about? You just need this. It's deep, it holds a lot of stuff. So, you wanna turn it on medium. And you want to put some olive oil in there. It's already preheated. You want to put some olive oil in there. You make sure you fill up the whole pan. Get it nice and hot.
Katrina says garlic and olives are the best.
Garlic is the best and olives are the best. When you make a dish with both of them, the best dish ever. Alright, I'm going to go on this side now then. So, let that heat up. This has been heating up for a little bit already. This is already hot, but I want it to get a little bit hotter here, so I'm just going to put it on high. This dish here doesn't take much instruction. You literally take everything and throw it in here. Now, the only thing you do is you throw the chicken in last, but while that heats up, we're going to season the chicken. I didn't even put my seasonings out. What's wrong with me? But the seasoning's easy for this. I'm going to use, let's see, parsley, cumin. That's it. I'm going to use parsley, cumin, and a little adobo. This one doesn't have pepper in it. That's why I have pepper on the side. Let me put this down before that burns. Adobo, a good amount. It's going to give a nice flavor. You want some parsley flakes? Dry parsley flakes is cool. And like I do for everything, just a little bit of cumin. I love cumin. Love it, love it, love it. And now I'm thinking of something else that happened this week with cumin, but I'll tell you that story later. So, this chicken, I'm just going to use my hand. It's going to make it easier. Just want to mix that together. Yeah, that adobo is going to give it. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Everyone always says, yo, make me that Spanish thing. Like, technically, everything I do is Spanish. Move that away a little. We don't want that to get too hot so it doesn't burn anything. But for whatever you guys mean when you say make me that Spanish dish, again, that adobo is going to give it that flavor. So, that smells good. Let me put a little more in it. You can never have enough adobo or garlic. Look, I'm using your technique with the breadcrumbs.
You are. But I look better doing it.
No, I'm not going to disagree with that. Alright. Who's watching? How many people are watching, if anybody?
Katrina, Spencer, Corianne, Brian.
Last name, Brian who?
Umbiji.
Brian, what's going on, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. Corianne, thanks for watching. Spencer, always.
Aunt Mary, Shirley.
Shirley, like my sister who's in the living room?
Mario.
Like Shirley, my sister?
Yeah.
She's watching us. She's right out here.
How many Shirleys?
Are you watching?
know?
How far behind? What's the time? 10-second behind. My sister's watching. She's out there. That's how lazy she is.
Your cousin Michelle.
She's so lazy. She's watching from me over there instead of just coming here in the kitchen and watching and cooking with me and helping me. Whatever. No big deal. All right. Chicken's good. Let me wash my hands. Wash my hands real quick here. Get some soap on there because it's raw chicken. All right. So, this olive oil, this thing is like super hot. I had to take it off the heat because it was starting to smoke. We don't want that too much. First thing we're going to do, let's throw the green peppers in there. There we go. That's what you want. Nice sizzle. Green peppers. Red onion. Boom. Guys, I'm telling you, the hardest part about this dish is prepping it. Other than that, this is the easiest thing you're ever going to make. Garlic. You always...
You're putting in that much.
I think so.
Oh gosh.
My breath is gonna stink all week. No, I'll go with, you know what? I'll go with that much. Want to move that around. And you don't want this to cook for too long. Like, you don't need it to cook too long. So let that cook for a little bit here. I'm gonna put some butter in there too.
Butter?
Yep. Butter gives everything good flavor. What, you don't cook with butter?
You don't need butter.
You better believe I do.
Not in this.
We're gonna put, I don't know, we'll do 2 tablespoons of butter. Throw some butter in there. Why not, you know? When in doubt, just throw butter in there. So, you got the butter. Put this on high, let that cook a little bit. Alright. Oh, you hear Lucas crying? Anyone hear Lucas in the background? He's starting to teeth, so he's getting fussy. Teeth? Did I say that right? He's starting to teeth? Teeth?
Teeth.
He's starting to teeth, and he's getting fussy. So you're going to be hearing him a lot more lately here. What's next then? Oh, we just got to wait. Let's wait it out a little bit.
The sauce.
Yeah, the sauce. That's the secret right there.
Sauce.
So I'm going to use 1 tomato sauce, organic, and then 1 Hunt's. Let's start with the Hunt's one.
What's so good about the Hunt?
I don't know. It just has a different flavor to it. I don't know. It's probably all the preservatives and chemicals. It's fucking delicious. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to curse.
The organic is stronger.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm using both, so it's a win-win right now. All right, so 1. We're gonna do 2. Now these sauces are thick, but the organic's a little redder too.
Yeah.
It looks more real.
It is real.
So we're gonna use both sauces. Now you're probably wondering, like, isn't that gonna be really, really thick? Well, it starts off real thick, but I'm using 3 pounds of chicken. Once you cook the chicken in here, that's gonna release a lot of moisture, and it's gonna really lighten up. So it's not gonna be as heavy or as thick as you think it is. You can add water to it. I don't recommend it, because then it's gonna be too watered down.
I would personally, when I make it, I wait like till the chicken's halfway done and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then decide if I'm gonna add water to it or not.
Genius. Listen to her. She's always right. She's
I
always right.
I don't make mine with all this stuff in it.
Yeah, I know. You're pretty basic when it comes to pollo guisado. So, another reason I don't add water, because I use white cooking wine. Jesse doesn't.
Nah. Brian said, you are doing great.
Who said that?
Brian.
Brian, thanks, man. I appreciate it. We're going to use 1 cup. And I bought the cheap wine, the cheap cooking wine, just because I'm cheap. And I don't want to buy more expensive wine. Pepper. That adobo doesn't have pepper, so we want to put pepper in there.
But you can buy the adobo with pepper.
You can.
Or you can buy it without salt, without pepper.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of different kinds. Here, put it on there. If you guys want to make it, this is what you want. There you go. Show the people. Show the people what we're using. Do you see that? Look, I almost burned the spoon. Oh my god, I almost had an accident here. I smelled some wood burning. I can't wait to look at the video back and see how that happened.
I wasn't looking because I was looking at the adobo.
I see that. Alright. So that's getting nice and hot. And I think I put it on here. That's what it was. And it was close, I'm pretty sure. So let's do salt. We don't want to put too much salt in it. I'm going to put a little salt in the chicken here. But the adobo does have salt.
Oops.
And I also want to salt the potatoes and the carrots.
Jessica Lutt says, use the cheap wine to cook. Alcohol evaporates anyway.
Exactly. Jess, you see? Jess, by the way, your pancakes are coming. I put them in a little late last week. And by last week, I mean yesterday. So you should be getting them by Monday or Tuesday. But you're absolutely right. That's a genius. Keep this moving.
It smells like Honduras in
Yeah, that's what we're going for, baby. It smells like Honduras?
here. Because of that wood burn.
Oh, well, okay, that's not what I was going for, but thanks for reminding people that I almost burned the house down. Chicken, obviously. We're going to throw the chicken next in here. I'm just going to keep that, moving that around.
Oh, you missed a piece.
What? Oh my god. Gains, baby. That's protein right there. Can you get in here? Can people see what's going on in here? So we're going to throw that, and then we're going to add a cup of wine. Yes.
So if you're not using wine, should you be using water? Or
You could use water to water it down.
What's the point of this wine?
The wine is all for flavor. It's going to give it a unique flavor. It's going to be great.
A gross flavor.
No, it's going to be amazing. The trick hasn't even, oh man, my favorite part hasn't even started yet. Cilantro. Fresh cilantro.
I already put that in.
I put green peppers in. I did not even touch this yet.
Okay.
Cilantro. You just want fresh cilantro in there.
Ugh.
You still don't like cilantro?
I'll never like cilantro.
Don't never say never.
Although
All right.
Jessica says yeah.
So, guys, as you can see, this is not hard. Like, as long as you have these ingredients, all you have to do is mix them all together. So now with the cilantro, carrots and potatoes. All I did was put salt in them. I used 2 carrots and 3 potatoes. Just because I'm eating this with rice, I didn't want too many potatoes in there.
And like, you don't have to put that stuff in there either. Like, I don't make mine with all that
So
stuff.
look, when Jessie makes this, because Jessie makes this too, because she's half Honduran at this point. She does only the sauce, the chicken,
The garlic, green pepper,
garlic,
onion,
green pepper, onion, salt, and pepper, right?
and adobo.
And adobo, obviously, yeah, definitely use the adobo. Everything else is extra. That's the way I make it, with the white wine, the carrots, the potatoes, the cilantro, the butter, and my favorite part's coming up. So this recipe calls for like 10 or 11 olives just to give it a little, you know, unique taste, but no. 10 or 11 olives is not gonna cut it. So what I'm gonna do is, I have these olives, pimento stuffed olives. I'm just gonna get rid of some of this, some of the juice in it. In that case, all of the juice.
Wait, hold on, let me see something.
You got it?
Oh.
Oh, all right. She stole an olive. She stole an olive from me. That's what she was trying to do. 10 or 11, I say negative. I just throw a ton of olives in there. You can never have enough. They don't want to come out. You just go like that. I use the whole thing. Those olives with the wine are going to give this thing a, oh my gosh, it's a completely different taste. It's going to be amazing.
So let me ask you.
I'm listening.
Jessica said put them all in there.
Absolutely.
Always. Are you gonna...
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, never mind. You already answered that.
Wait, what's the question?
If you were gonna put it over rice or something, but you already said.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one with rice. So, guys, as you can see, this thing is already. I mean, it's probably what, 2/3 of the way full. So by the time the juices and the moisture comes out of the chicken, and this is on high, by the way, this is gonna get a lot more full. It's gonna water down a little bit. The flavors are gonna mix together well. When you cook it, you want to cook this for how long would you say? 25 minutes? 25, 30 minutes on medium? How long do you cook yours?
I do 10 minutes on high, and then I do like 30 to 35 on like low.
But Jessie
medium.
also leaves her pieces of chicken whole. I cut mine up, so it doesn't need as much. It's gonna cook a little quicker. You could do high for 10-15 minutes and then do another 10 to